Good morning and good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining today's session on Introduction to Microsoft Power Platform. And we have Napol with us today, who is a MCT, and he is going to be taking us through the topics on Microsoft Power Platform or PL900. And let's hear from him. Over to you.
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon. Greeting from Thailand. Okay, let's start by sharing my screen first. Okay. Okay. Okay, do you guys seeing my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, this is my honor to be presenting this to you guys. Okay, so I'm the one to be introduction for the Microsoft Power Platform to you guys. So let's get started. Okay, so this is one of the business value of that Power Platform being to us, right? When we have like us that we are the professional developers, something like that, and we also have to talking with the business user, right? So in the traditional way, when before the local technology, it is really hard to understand each other, right? So but right now, here come is a low-code technology, right? The low-code technology will remove that barrier and make some of the business user to become the citizen developer. So this is a value that Power Platform could deliver to you. So let's run through our agenda. So today we will have an introduction to all of the elements in the Power Platform, right? Some of the basic that you might know: Power BI, Power App, Power Automate, and also Power Virtual Agent, Dataverse, and some of the use case. And also, I will guide you guys for some of the example of the exam of the PL 900. Okay, so next one is let me introduce myself. My name is Napon Heng Bamlung from Thailand. I am the Microsoft certified trainer, and also I have the open my Facebook called Ducky Engineer, and also I have my own website also duckyengineering.com. You can follow me from that. So before we run through this, let's see the overview of the exam first to guide you guys. What should you wait for if you are looking to take this certification exam, right? So you guys can see that the main that they will ask you is what is the business value of the Microsoft Power Platform, right? And also the core component, Power BI, capability of Power BI, capability of Power Apps, which is the main portion of this exam, and also some of the Power Automate and some less small question about the Power Virtual Agent. So today I think I cannot cover all of this, but I will emphasize for the business value, Power BI, and also Power App to help you focus of this exam. But to remind you guys that this is not the replacement of the Microsoft Learn. I just guide you guys through the learning material and to get you guys to see the overview. But it is really recommend that you guys should learn from the Microsoft Learn, which is a best resource and will be the completing all the exam will issue from this material. So after this section or before this section, you guys should cover all of this Microsoft Learn about the PL 900 Power Platform. Okay, so let's get started. Introduction to Microsoft Power Platform. Okay, so Microsoft Power Platform is comprised of 5 key products, right? Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, Power Virtual Agent, and the last one is Power Page, which is on called the Power Apps portal, right? It is developed from that to this, right? So the first one is about the business value of Microsoft Power Platform to changing the workforce expectation. As today, millennials and Gen Z become most of the workforce, organizations need adapt to fit the way that they work. They have grown up in a world of tailored experience and collaborating through social media. To best leverage their ability, organizations need to be able to deliver more custom, streamlined, and collaborative digital experience, right? The next one is if you guys want to make a custom application, that will have a higher cost, increased cost. So to building custom application is also time consuming and expensive. Not only do you need to factor in the cost to initially custom develop an application, but also you need to factor in the cost to maintain it, right? And the next one is you will have to become more agile. Historical solution can make months to build and roll out once deployed. It can take weeks to implement every minor change and sorry, we no longer have that luxury, right? Business strategy needs change rapidly. So organizations need to be able to quickly build solutions based on those changing needs. And also the last one is that Power Platform deliver is that if you have the need to scale developments efficiently, right? To meet ever-changing needs organization, the organization need to change how they develop solution by responsibly enabling citizen developer, as I mentioned before, the power user as part of the development process. We can create hybrid development teams that empower the entire organization to grow. This is also my organization in Thailand is very effectively used this way. So we can build more rapidly to get some of the POC, some of the easy to the medium complex of the application and deliver is really fast. Okay, so let's start with the Power Apps. The Power Apps provide a rapid low-code development environment for building custom apps for business needs. It has service connector and a scalable data service and app platform like the Dataverse to allow simple integration and interaction with existing data. Power Apps enable the creation of web and mobile applications that run on all devices. So let's say that people use apps for every area of their life, and business should be no exception. Most of the box solutions do not meet exact business needs or integrate well with other business programs. The Power App ease user into app development with a simple interface so that every business user or pro developer can build their own custom apps. The next one is the Power Automate. The Power Automate lets users create automate workflow between application and service. It helps automate repetitive business process such as communication, data collection, and decision approval. If you have ever been performing a repetitive task for work and think, like this is so easy, a monkey could do it, right? The monkey work. The Power Automate is your new best friend. Don't waste important productive hours on drafting the same email for a weekly update or walking approval through from the like the paper signing. So not only for the individual user, Power Automate allow for the creation of enterprise-grade process automation. The Power Automate simple interface allow every level of user to automate work tasks from beginner to seasoned developer, right? So you can automate right the legacy system on-prem and cloud-based. Absolutely. So the next one is the most famous one that you might know already is about Power BI, the best business intelligence in the world right now, I think, and the most likely for me. Okay, for the Power BI business intelligence is a business analytics service that deliver insight for analytic data. It can share those insights through data visualization, which make up report and dashboard to enable fast, informed decision. The Power BI scale across the organization, and it has built-in governance and security allowing business to focus on using data more than managing it. You can consider Power BI as the analysis and insight leg of Microsoft Power Platform. It takes business data and allow you to display it in a way that make the most sense to user. A Power Dashboard could potentially replace a standing meeting to report out on company metrics such as sales data, progress against the goal, or the employee performance, something like that. Okay. The next one is chatbot. which is called Power Virtual Agent. The Power Virtual Agent enable anyone to create powerful chatbot using a only guide with the no-code graphical interface. Without the need for data science or developer, you can easily create chatbot by just drag and drop like this. The Power Virtual Agent address many of the major issues with the chatbot building. It eliminates the gap between subject matter expert and the development team building the chatbot. It removes the complexity of exposing teams of the nuance of the conversational AI and the need to write complex code. It minimizes the IT effort required to deploy and maintain a custom conversational solution by empowering some subject matter experts to build and maintain their own conversational solution. And lastly, update from Satya Nadella, I hear from them that the Microsoft planning to integrate the famous one, the ChatGPT, which is really, really famous with this Power Virtual Agent also. So you can listen to their update when soon it will be integrated. And as I say, they are adding intelligence to your app with the AI, but this is the existing solution, which is called AI Builder. AI Builder is a turnkey solution that brings the power of AI through a point and click experience. What does that mean? That means that you do not have to coding with AI Builder. You can add intelligence to your apps even if you have no coding or data science skill because they already built it for you. You can use AI Builder to create custom AI model that suit the need of your business, or you can choose from a selection of pre-built model. This is very easy to use the AI Builder. And the last one is Microsoft Dataverse, which is called before the Common Data Service. The Dataverse is a scalable data service and app platform which let users securely store and manage data from multiple sources and integrate that data in business application using a common data model to ensure its consistency to user. Dataverse is the common currency that enable the component of Power Platform like Power BI, Power App, Power Automate to work together. It's a foundation that enable the consolidation, display, and manipulation of data. Right, as you can see, it has the seamless with the dynamic 365 or Office 365, Azure, and the other data from this industry partner. And the last one, which is newly, is Power Pages. The Power Pages is something like you can engage with the external customer and partner, enable anyone to build responsive website, and also integrated all your data. But from I checking from the exam page yesterday, last update, I think the Power Pages will have less topic to ask you in the exam. So right now you don't need to focus on that much. And the next one is data connector. The data connector enable you to connect apps, data, and device in the cloud. Consider connector the bridge across with information and common travel. There are more than 1,000 connectors for the Power Platform right now. As the last update from yesterday, they just issued a new logo for this data connector. So I'm gonna catch up to update this logo. Sorry for that. But right now there is 1,000 connector, right? Example of the popular connector include Salesforce, Office 365, Twitter, Dropbox, Google, SAP, Service, and more. And unfortunately, from that, if you cannot find the connector from your data source from your legacy app, you can create the custom connector. The custom connector, while the Power Platform offer more than 1,000 connector, you also have the option to build custom connector. This will allow you to extend your app by calling API or custom API you are hosting in a cloud provider such as Azure. API stands for Application Programming Interface and hold a series of functional available for developer, right? Okay. And the last one, the value that Power Platform bring to you is about the security. If you use a Power Platform to build application, you have less to focus about the data loss prevention, the compliance privacy, data protection, accessibility in the Microsoft Platform. This will automatically handled by the standard of the Power Platform when you build inside their platform, right? So this is a overview of the integration of the Power Platform, right? There is a data and service right here, and also some of the legacy system and the process automation, approval, AI builder, Power Automate desktop, Power Automate cloud, and the user interface, user experience, right? Power Pages, Power App, Virtual Agent, BI, Team, and Dynamic Office, and so on, right? So this is the overview of the Power Platform can bring to you. So let's think about putting it all together. Although we live in a data-driven world, your business can find difficult to take advantage of the data you have access, such like sales, customer, and employee data. It should drive our business decision. But where do we even start? The Microsoft Power Platform can add value to any business by helping you to analyze, act, and automate that. Act by building custom app in Power App, automated process based on the data you collect in the Power Automation, and analyze the data you have collect in Power BI. Consider a business that has IT equipment for general use. There is a process, right? Equipment checkout is conducted by visiting the IT office if the product is available, writing your name and equipment name in a notebook. Employee may have to visit the IT several times before equipment become available. IT personnel must stop their task to check on equipment status or go to collect it from the employee. Sometimes employees hold on equipment longer than their intent and IT personnel spend time to tracking it down. This is a problem. And in addition, important equipment information such as the serial number, warranty detail, instructions for use are kept somewhere in the IT office. But Power Platform can improve this. Power Apps allow us to build an app that has all equipment lists, the status, important detail. This way, employee can check it online available instead of the walk through the IT and ask them, right? And also they also can exit the instruction and flag some more function from their phone or tablet. Next one, the Power Automate can lead the equipment need to be returned and send reminder email out to the employee. User can see why is it booking, is when to return it, and remind them. And also for the IT team, Power BI can take all the data generated from the app and analyze it to help you understand behavior of the employee, what equipment is used for most often, and by whom. This way, you can decide if you need additional equipment, if some user or department need dedicated equipment, right? This is one of the common scenarios in which Microsoft Power Platform can transform the way business work. Okay, so let me stop on this. I will looking in the chat. Is there any question? Okay, no question right now. Let's return to the slide. Okay, next one. Making some sound to make you more focusing. Okay, get started with the Power Apps. The Power Apps, low code, no code platform, right? Work with data where it live. It starts by the question, common question, right? Do you have inefficient or legacy business process that would you like to modernize? Are you still moving information around using paper, even a shared Excel workbook? Do you want to be able to perform this business process from different device like PC or mobile? Then here's come the Power Apps. The Power App is a no-code, low-code platform for building apps that build off a concept similar to formula in an Excel workbook such as sum and text. So if you guys are similar with the Excel formula, you can build a Power App. Absolutely. You can use Power App to build simple solutions like vehicle inspection form and status report of the complex business solution, something like purchasing process, inventory management, and so on. If you can envision an app to solve a business problem, then you can use your existing skill to build it. Although this module is geared toward business user with a little background in computer science coding, Power Apps offer advanced functionality and the ability for seasonal developer to design application with ease. So this it might say that Power App both benefit the no experienced user and also the professional developer. The first one of the Power Apps is the Canvas apps. Canvas apps are typically what most people think of when they hear Power Apps. The Canvas apps let you design and build an app without writing code in a traditional program language such as C Sharp, C, Java, something like that. Design the app just by dragging and dropping elements onto a canvas, just as you would design a slide in a PowerPoint. And also created Excel-like expressions for specifying logic, working with data, build apps that integrate the business data from a wide variety of Microsoft and third-party source, just like mentioned before, Salesforce. Canvas apps allow you to connect to multiple data sources in just one single application, which provides greater flexibility. Typically represent a use case or scenario. For example, an incident reporting app, employee onboarding app, or fundraising app. To share your app so that user can run it in a browser or on a mobile device and embed your app so they can run it like in the SharePoint site, Power BI, or Microsoft Teams. Next one, the model-driven apps. The model-driven app is designed to approach that focus on adding components such as form to input the data, views, chart, and dashboard to table using an app designer tool. Additionally, relationships connect tables together in a way that permit navigation between them and ensure that data is not repeated unnecessarily. Using the app designer with little or no code, you can build apps that are simply or very complex. The keyword for the model-driven app in the exam is that if you want to build some the complex process, some of the business process that need the multiple steps, the model-driven app is the answer. The model-driven apps are especially well suited to process-driven apps that are data dense and make it easy for users to move between related records. For example, if you are building an app to manage a complex process such as onboarding new employee, managing sales process, or member relationship in an organization such as a bank, a model-driven app is a great choice. Why they call the model-driven apps? It is often think of them as a data model-driven apps. This is because when you use the model-driven apps, the data model housed within the Microsoft Dataverse. You can create a model-driven app within. You can create a model-driven app if you don't have the Dataverse to host them. Okay. The last one is the Power Pages. The old name Power App Portal. The Power Pages Maker can now create a powerful new type of experience. External facing website that allow user outside the organization to sign in, and you see the variety of identity, right? Data and create and view data in the Microsoft Dataverse. You can do the full capability of the Dynamic 365 portals, which previously offered as an add-on. So if you would like to create a external facing website and using the automate to automate something, the Power Pages is the answer. But I'm going to pass it because I think it will not cover in the exam with the last update today. Okay. So furthermore, the Power App is offered to you right the security and administration. And also it can driving the business value. By now, you understand that Power App does not require traditional code like C Sharp, making a low technology barrier to entry. If you know your business process, you can get started writing your first app. For many business, this means apps are not coming from IT, but insteadly directly from frontline business user, which now we call like the citizen developer. The same way finance build their own Excel workbook today, they can build their own Power Apps. And also, Power Apps, you can use the AI Builder. The AI Builder prediction model allow you to create a model that can predict yes or no outcome based on historical data. You can train the model by providing historical data that include the yes no outcome and then artificial intelligence do the rest. Right now, that's have the model, right? Prediction, form processor, object detector, and text classification. Okay, so I will stop right here and see if you guys have any question before going to the Power Automate. Okay, you will get the certificate if you fill the form. Is there any sample of the monkey doing this? Something like when you have to correct the data, asking an update from your coworker, you have to walk and jot down in your paper and then input in the Excel, something like that. If you use Power Platform, it can automatic that. Sound is too low. I'm not sure you can hear clearly. How to secure the Google phone? I think this is out of the scope. I will come back to the question again. Okay, so let's go to the Power Automate. Okay, get start with the Power Automate. Yeah, we're going to a new topic that will be sound like this. Okay, what is the value Power Automate brings? Start by the question, like the monkey doing this. Do you find yourself downloading email attachment and then uploading the file to the database? Yeah, Power Automate can help. Does the process of getting a new purchase order approved involve you taking a form from the desk to desk and sign off? No, Power Automate can help. Do you have to log into a website every morning, find the daily number, and then save those into a notice system, something like Excel? Power Automate can help. The Power Automate is all about having computer manage repetitive tasks. Power Automate allow anyone with knowledge of the business process to create a repeatable flow that, when triggered, leads into action and perform the process. Some of the common scenario, right? You will need to automating of repetitive tasks like moving data from one system, right? OneDrive to SharePoint, something like that. Guiding a user through a process so that they can complete the different stage, which business process for in the Power Automate can help. Something like you want to connecting to external data source via one of the 100 COP connector or directly via an API. And also automating desktop-based process with robotic process automation capability, just like human act, the RPA robotic process automation can do that. Okay. To manual, repetitive, and error-prone tasks, are a drag on the strategic thinking need to drive my business forward. To improve the business process, organization need an efficient way to scale automation across my organization. Some of the way they can do this in Power Automate is though the power of Microsoft 3 cloud service and combination of digital process automation, robotic process automation in one single platform, which is called Power Automate. The key capability include you can automate legacy software just like SAP using bot and screen scraping without the need of the API with the software as a service based robotic process automation. Also, you can automate across your widely used first and third party app and service without the API. The Power Automate is an end-to-end platform for data integration across on-premise software and cloud service also. Integrated your data from Dataverse to get a holistic view across your business. And also natively integrated with Microsoft 3 largest cloud service like Azure, Microsoft 365, and Dynamics 365. Capitalize on cost-effective pricing for individual and team that scale to your needs. The digital process automation enable everyone to do their job without having to wait for information or request additional access. Here comes the example. A purchase order approval. The approval is a great process to start to build in the Power Automate, right? Because they are often doing it by manual, right? Something like user process by go into the Power App, creating the request, and submit the form. The form evaluate the request, what type of the purchasing, how much amount. The first action will send the request to the manager by retrieve from Azure AD to get the manager of the requester automatically. And then after the manager receive, they have option to approval or reject it. Also, the form can provide the conditional logic, right? The simply, right? If the purchase is over $10,000, it will send to the vice president. If not, it will be approved and done, something like that. This is what the example of the easiest for that you can build in the Power Automate. Okay, next one. The Power Automate work by creating flow, of which there are three types. The first one is the event-driven flow, or you may call the cloud flow. These are flow that you build with a trigger and then one more action. There are multitude of trigger and action available. Thanks to the existing connector about 1000. You will see this as my flow and team flow in Power Automate. The only difference between a my flow and a team flow is the ownership. With a my flow, you are the sole owner, while a team flow has more than one owner. So it's I have the instant, automated, and schedule. We will catch up this concept later. The next one is a business process flow. These flows are built to augment the experience when using model-driven apps with the Dataverse. Use this to create a guided experience in your model-driven apps. And the last one is desktop flow, or you may similar with the terms RPA, formerly known as UI flow. This RPA or robotic process automation flow allow you to record yourself typing, performing action on your desktop or within a web browser. And then you can trigger a flow to perform that process for you, just like you did. You can also pass data in or get data out of the process, letting you automate even manual business process. So it might say that desktop flow can help you automating any legacy apps, any legacy software. Okay. And also you have the option from the about 1,000 of the template with the 100 of the trigger, action and connector. Sometimes the hardest part about Power Automate can be figuring out where to get started. To help you, you can use the collect for templates to see of the available template. You can sign into Power Automate and select template from the left menu here. Okay, the first type is the event for trigger. You need to understand this. The trick when with Power Automate, you do not think of running a flow the same way as you do with running a Power apps. Instead, you perform the activity that trigger the flow to run. In the case of the previous flow, instead of the periodically running the flow manually, it would be automatically run every time a new email is received with an attachment. This is because the flow has a trigger that determines when it should run. The example I just said is that when something changes, when you get the new email, you get the item created in SharePoint, something like that. And also you can set the schedule for. The schedule for is something like it. For example, if you want the for to run every 2 weeks, you enter 2 in the field and select weeks in the frequency field. You can also specify the day, which is Wednesday in this example, right? And also, you can set up the flow as shown in the following graphic. To start is no earlier than noon Pacific time on Monday, January, and to run it every week, something like that. The next one is the button flow. Creating a flow using a button through the Power Automate mobile apps, as you have heard already. You can download the Power Automate mobile apps via Play Store and Apple Store to trigger the automation. After you install, you can start it and sign in. You can see the activity feed. The activity feed is the place to see what's happening with your flow. It wouldn't be the full experience what you expect from your PC, but it will show you useful details. For example, you will see a for last activity. You can see whether the for succeed or fail. If it fail, you will see which step it fail on. This will help you monitor it easily through the mobile. The next one is a business process for. This one is used to guide user through a step of your business process when working with the model-driven apps. It composed is combined with the state name, the table or the entity, state category, and the relationship. And you have to set the process for order and also enable the security laws. But for the fundamental, you don't need to go in deep for the detail of this process. And last one, absolutely, you can add the AI builder without writing a code. Something like this scenario. If you want to automate customer application process, you can use document processing. Automate expense report. You can use the receipt processing. Categorize user feedback like the sentiment analysis. You can use the category classification. Extract insight from product reviews. Use entity extraction. Or maybe identify the language of text that has a language detection, which help you to run the next model, right? Okay, the second one for the Power Automate. So I will stop to check the chat. Okay, do you want the slide? Okay, I will share the slide after in this chat, or I may send to the Surak to share to you guys again, or maybe some comment in the YouTube channel. Okay, allow me to filling the water. Okay. Okay, next one. Let's go to the most famous of the Power Platform, I think. Power BI, the most loved for me. The organization has data everywhere, and it can be a challenge to sort through the data and turn it into insight that you can do something with Power BI. You can easily connect to model and visualize your data, creating a memorable report, personalize it with your KPI, get fast AI power, answer to your business question. I said it AI. Even when asking with conversational language like a natural language query. Working together easily on the same data, collaborate on report, and publish and share insight across popular Microsoft Office applications, such as you can publish Power BI in your Microsoft team, your channel, and Excel is can empowering everyone in your organization to quickly make data-driven decisions that drive strategic action. Right? And Power Dashboard is a single page, often called canvas, that tells a story through visualization. Dashboard can be quickly created by pinning visualization on reports. You have to understand it. This one is an example of the Power BI desktop. When you publish it, it will call report in the Power BI service. This one will call report. And when you need to share to get the high view of the Power BI, you have to pin the visualization to the dashboard. This one is called dashboard, which is often asked in the exam. But fundamental and also PL300 always ask the question, what is a report, what is a dashboard, what is it, what is their difference, something like that. So I emphasize to you guys, you need to understand what is the difference. The Power Dashboard is a single page, okay, called canvas. You can build by pinning visualization on report. Okay, next one. The natural language query, something like this, you can see. You can try electricity from coal, nuclear, gas per year, and USA. The AI natural language query will give you the clearly visualization automatically created for you to answer that question. This is one of the QA feature in the Power BI, which is very convenient. The next one is something like when you have the report and you have to create summary the executive report to your manager. The quick insight can help you right by clicking something like that. Do we have a new data set and don't sure where to start? Need to build a dashboard quickly. Executive summary. Want to look for insight you may have missed? Run quick insight to your data set. It will generate interesting visualization based on your data. Power BI will quickly analyze your data and display a special quick insight with up to 32 separate insight cards. Each card has a chart, graph, plus a short description. It looks similar when you create a PowerPoint slide to executive summary. And if you don't impression with this graphic, you also can custom visualization. Something like this is a turbine mechanical dashboard, engine diagnostic summary. You can visualize data your way with our rich library of fully customizable open source data visualization tools. Use the Power BI visuals to create stunning data visualization based on well-known JavaScript library such as D3, jQuery, and even the R script. Test and debug on the file package into redistributable visual for use with our Power BI product. Share the data visualization you create within your organization. Deliver them to your client and customer, or share them with the world on app source. So this is some of questions you may face in the exam. Where you can get the visualization? The answer is the new visualization will have the developer custom it. Answer is the app source, something like that. Next one of the key feature, you can publish them to the web. With the Power BI publish to web option, you can easily embed interactive dashboard content in a blog post, website, email, or social media. You can also easily edit, update, refresh, or stop sharing your published visual. And also, it can integration with Microsoft App as a Service. You can use team collaboration through support for Office 365 group, seamless navigation to author workload in Office 365. Use Excel data and pin light chart to your Power BI dashboard. And also, absolutely, you can have your report in the Power BI mobile and app for any device. It securely access and view live Power BI dashboard and report on any device with the native mobile Power BI apps for Windows, iOS, and Android. How to get all of that? You have to create powerful report with the Power BI desktop. Power BI comes with many out-of-the-box visuals. These visuals are available in the visualization pane of both Power Desktop and Power BI Service and can be used to discover meaningful insight about your data. You can develop your own Power BI visual to be used by you, your organization, or the entire Power BI community. You can also edit or customize your visual, report, dashboard using edit mode in Power BI Embedded Analytics. The Power BI Report Authoring Library is an extension for the Power BI Client library and make it easy to quickly author a Power BI report. And also, you can connect all the data around you, which may come from various sources, both cloud and on-premise. One data preparation experience across both desktop too, which is called Power Query. We put the same base capability and engine for data preparation into bot 2. Anyone who knows how to use one tool will automatically know how to use the other. This full data preparation experience includes the following set of capability of connect, shape, transform, and clean data. Modeling like this. And also, we provide extend capability to use the techniques such as R or Python language to work in your report for advanced analytic analysis. And both Excel and Power Desktop are seamlessly to Power BI Service. You can see this Excel. With a single click, this slide spreadsheet and report can be published and refreshed from the Power BI Service for each of the access for business user across the organization. This is really helpful that you have the single source of truth and many user, many data analysts to analyze them. And also, as I said, powerful self-service analysis. As Excel as the world's most flexible and widely used data analysis tool, providing familiarity and flexibility when working with data in the context of the Excel, grid and native chart and graph. Excel unique allows users to perform ad hoc analysis, blending structure and structure together in the familiar Excel environment while you connect from the Power BI, right? In addition, we provide the ability for you to create your own Power BI custom visualization, as I said before. Okay, that's all for the Power BI. So before we get to the next one, Power Virtual Agent, I may have a look in the Microsoft Teams Okay. Is there a free trial for Power App? You can use it from the sandbox environment in the Microsoft, or you can activate the free trial about, I'm not sure which is 30 days or 90 days for now, but you can try it. Okay. Okay, so is there no question? I will go to, oh, sorry. You need to go on this page already. We gone about half of the seminar. Oh, the time is nearly up. Okay. Okay, for Power Virtual Agent, I will catch you up by this video. This is okay. Okay.
By now, you've probably heard of virtual agents, those amazing little bots that have, well, virtually transformed customer service. But have you heard of Power Virtual Agents? They're new from Microsoft. And what makes them so powerful, you ask? Well, they're even easier to use for all kinds of things beyond just customer service. You can use them for HR, sales, any domain or channel imaginable. Virtually anywhere you want to engage customers. On the web, Skype, Facebook, Power Apps, you name it. You can build a Power Virtual Agent for that. They're super easy to build too. Anyone can do it. There's no code to get started, no AI expertise needed, and you can be up and running in minutes. But if you want to add code or, say, some more complex capabilities, Microsoft's Cognitive Services and Bot Framework is just a few clicks away, so you can go as deep as you like. And because they're already integrated with Microsoft's Power Platform, you can use hundreds of pre-built connectors, so your bot can talk to your back-end systems with just a few clicks. Or easily add capabilities, like using Microsoft Power Automate to call an API. Lastly, they're powerfully smart, learning every day and using AI to suggest new topics to build as users interact with it. So, ready to make your own Power Virtual Agent? Just head on over to aka.ms/trypva and try it free for a limited time and unlock what's next.
Yeah, I think that's the covering for the Power Virtual Agent topic. Right. Do you guys hear? Okay. Okay. I will go quickly to Power Virtual Agent because it's less exam, right? Less exam. So the Power Virtual Agent can empower your teams, reduce costs, and absolutely improve customer satisfaction, right? You can get started in a second, empower your SME, enable rich natural conversation like a picture or form, enable chatbot to take action via the Power Automate, and can monitor and improve your chatbot performance, right? This is answer meet the customer expectation, right? So there we have something like topic types that you have to define, and the entity to store the data, entity type, something like that. And the most highlight is that action. Power Virtual Agent can call action that you created in the Microsoft Power Automate flow. You can call flow from within topics, utilize flow that have already been created in your environment, create a flow from a Power Chain authoring canvas, right? Something like you can call the chatbot Power Virtual Agent to send the email, and then Power Virtual Agent will send the email for you, something like that. Okay. And also you can publishing on your website, mobile app, Facebook, and so on. It is very easy. Okay. So due to time limit, I will skip this video. But it is no major in the exam. The last one is the Microsoft Dataverse. Right? Dataverse is a cloud-based local data service and app platform which allow you to leverage the security and connectivity of the Microsoft service. Dataverse connect easily to all aspects of the Power Platform so that you can fully control, automate, and strengthen your business with standard table and column, as well as the ability to easily define relationship between your data. Dataverse was built for powerful, scalable solution. Dataverse is designed to be your central data repository for business data, and you might even be using it already. Behind the scene, it powers many Microsoft Dynamics 365, such as field service, marketing, customer service, and sales. It is also available as a part of the Power Apps and Power Automate with native connectively built in. The AI Builder and Portal or the Power Pages of the Power Platform also use Dataverse to perform the data thing. So there we have the Dataverse, which you have the standard table and the custom table, right? It is a set of open source, standardized, extensible data table and relationship. And I will catch up quickly. Yeah, as I said before, there we have two types of the table. One is a standard, which is automatically created when you create the new environment which has the Dataverse. And also you can create the custom table to store your own data. Like you can combine from the SQL data, SQL server to in the Dataverse. And also the column. Column that table contain a complex server-side business logic, right? That has a type that you have to define. This is for my experience, this is similar to the SharePoint list column. And the next one you have to know is that they have the relationship. The first one is the one-to-many relationship, or you might see as the parent-child relationship. Something like an invoice can have many line items. Invoice is the parent and line item is the child roles. And the next one type in the data word is the many relationship. Example, right? A contact can attend multiple events, and event can have many contact attend, something like that. And the next concept of Dataverse is you can apply the business rules. Business rule allow for the extension for business logic at the data layer instead of the app layer, which means that when you apply business rule, whatever the app you connect with this data, with it will apply that business rule. No matter what app you created from Power App, from Power Automate, they have to following this business rule if they connect with this data word with this rule you just created. This is a important concept. Something like you can set column value, clear column value, validate the data, and show error message. Okay, and absolutely, the Dataverse can build like the software development cycle. Something like you have development, test, and production environment, right? This is your tenant in your organization. You can have different environment, and each environment have development, test, production, which can create under your Azure AD tenant, right? Okay, so this is a video of the last update of the wave 1 of this year, but for the timing, I may not catch up them. You can see it on YouTube, or when you get the slide, you can see it by yourself. Okay, I'm skipping. Okay, so let's try the experience of the exam. Let's try. Okay, this is some of the questions you might see. The drag and drop. Let's see what they're asking. Yeah, just remind you guys. For this question, a company needs to create a series of mobile applications to empower their field engineers to accomplish several tasks with varying degree of complexity. Match each option to its answer, and then drag and drop, right? The first one is quickly create app for very complex business process with very little or no code. So it may be dashboard, dataset, canvas, or model driven. See the next one. Create simple app with a highly customizable user interface layout. What it should be? What it should be? The keyword is complex business process and customizable user interface. If you listen to me carefully, you will know that complex business process model driven is your answer. If you want to customize user interface, right, change the color and design your own apps, your own interface, the Canvas app is the answer. This is the key concept. You might see them in the other type of the question. Next, let's try. A company is creating a Canvas app to display data from a legacy system. Legacy system that is located on company internal network. You need to connect the data. What should you use? I will see the Microsoft team. Okay, thank you, Canvas model driven. Yeah. Okay, that is the correct answer, Mr. Reddy. The answer is, I might not cover this in the lecture, but you need to know that when you connect to the legacy system, which locate on premise or they said on the company internal network, you need data gateway to connect your internal network. Because it's not on cloud, you can't use the custom connector without data gateway, right? The answer is the data gateway. So let's go through the next one. A company run a call center to handle customer support inquiry. The company track metrics, including number of incoming calls, call resolution rate, and escalation. The company want to display metric on a share screen that is visible to all call center staff. You need to recommend solution. Which Power Platform feature should you use? AI Builder, Power Automate, Power Apps, or Power BI? You have to understand that there is a solution that can do this stuff. But what is the best suit? What is the best solution? The answer is, the keyword is display. No need action, right? Display metric on share screen, right? They just need to see it. No need to input the data or the automation. So the answer of the display data effectively is the Power BI, right? You have to think carefully. Yeah, some of you might answer Power App. Yes, Power App can do that, but it is harder to this function. The Power BI is the most effective way. Okay, let's try next one. This one is quite hard, I might say. You have to analyze the question carefully. You create a Power BI dashboard that display data from Dynamic 365 customer engagement. You need to share the Power BI dashboard with coworkers. What are three? Three means you have to select three answers. Three possible ways to achieve the goal. What are three? Create a Power workspace and grant coworker permission. Sound good. Publish the dashboard as an app to your coworker. Or the next one, export the data in the common data service for other to moderate in Power BI. Next one, export the data again but different source in Microsoft Excel, right? To import and view in Power BI. Embedded report in your company internal web portal. Okay, I will give you some time. Some might say A, B, E, A, B, D. You need three answer. You need three answer. You need three. So you get the point. Yeah, some of you already correct. Already have the best answer. Okay. The answer is here. A, B, E. Because you need to understand that the key value of the Power BI delivered to your organization is that everyone can analyzing live data, single source of truth. Everyone can analyzing the same data set. Something like that would not happen if you do on the C and D choice, because what C and D, you exported the data. When you export it may be updated right now, but when go to tomorrow, there is new data. When you export them to your coworker, they will not analyze on the live data or the last update, which is not the value of the Power BI. So the C and D is wrong, right? So it might similar to your work in the day, right? You always export Power BI to your coworker because it's easily. But the recommend for the Power BI for the exam is that you should use the Power BI workspace and grant permission them to see. Publish them at the dashboard as an app to your coworker. And also you can easily embed in your company internal web portal if there is no sensitivity data or no secret data. It is the most effective to sharing one single source of truth, right? There we have the live data away. Okay, next one. You plan to use Power Automate to monitor what people are saying about your company products. You store the feedback for research and development purpose. You need to recommend Power Automate component for use for the solution. Drag and drop again. Let's see. Retrieve the top 5 from your company Facebook page. Enter the resulting post into the product database. Combine other links and into a single field. Run for every how. The component has action, expression, service, and trigger. So the first one is the sorry, all of the answer. This one is the action, right? To retrieve is the action to do. So this one is action. To enter the data is the action, right? And last one, run for every how. It is a schedule flow or the trigger to run the for. And the last one I have to catch up here with the question is that if you want to combine or link the field or have some of the complex situations with the data, you can use the expression. The expression in the Power Automate can something like that. You can extract the today date, the how of the UTC now time, something like that. And also you can combine and link field into a single field. Something like you may need to combine the name and the last name as one dynamic content. You need expression. Okay, this is some of the sample of the exam you might face. So lastly, I recommend you guys to completing the Microsoft Learn, which is cover all of this, and you may go to the Google and search for the some of the history exam that would help you. So for today's show, lastly, I'm asking you guys to evaluation my session, my instruction via this link. I will send it to you guys in the chat also, so you can easily clicking. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay. And yeah, I will copy this one. Oh, no choice of copy. Wait a moment. Okay, please evaluating for me. And here you go. The fee for the exam, right? I see your question. The fee of the exam depend on your country. So please check in the Microsoft exam. So lastly, okay, I will check the question. Okay. Thank you for listening me for an hour. Okay. So hope you guys enjoy and have the overview of the Power Platforms. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. So is there any cross speech from you, Sulek? Yeah, you can get this presentation. I will share to you. Okay. Okay, I will send it to you in the chat right now. Wait for me to give it into the PDF first. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. See you
Thank
next
you,
opportunity.
Nepal,
Okay.
for the wonderful session. It was great having you with us. It was really resourceful on the Microsoft Power Platform, and thank you all for being in the session with us and giving a 1 hour of attention to Nepal. And I would like to repeat that you need to fill the attendance form, and the recording will be available in our YouTube channel. And Nepal will be sharing the presentation. Also, will be available through your email you used to register as well. And I hope you guys enjoy today's session. If I hope everyone will be joining our community as well. Thank you. Ending the session.
Thank you. See you.